Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second and very short, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the scramble. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Carson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play there for the Dolphins. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a 1st as he's tackled at the 47. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Wilson. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side. It's Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. near his goal line. Here's Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua, a final shot before half. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of
blitz coming, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. This is Carson. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's caught. Lockett. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tua being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Tua on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st down, Carson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Wilson, he's going to look to run with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't Doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And his throw is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Forced out to his left. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tua. Steps away to his left. Finds a seam inside the 40. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Gaskin. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Gaskin again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Reed. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They go back to Carson here on second. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And some room to work. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick taken right at the 20 and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Tagovailoa.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring into 3rd and long. Tua to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
You good.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
No, pero lo que pasó, pero porque no me chequeaste, mándaselo a tu mujer para que te vea perder. Porque si haces el pío vas a perder porque se te va a restar ese número.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Bueno, la regla es 24 sin la bola, 24 sin la bola, o 25 sin la bola. Vamos 25 sin la bola. Y voy con los Reyes. Yo voy con los Reyes. Sí, voy con los Reyes, voy con los Reyes. Con los Reyes. Bueno, si es mi mismo espejo, es como que te coché toda la vida con los Reyes a ti, entonces como que yo chocar contra mi misma pared. Por eso, te bajé lo opuesto, entonces es como un espejo. Espérate, gente cabrón. Si tú aprendí, escúchame. Si tú, escúchame, tú dependías de un colado. Tú siempre dependías de un colado en tu equipo, porque siempre los colaba Luis o los colaba Menda, algo siempre pasa. Al tuerto que le pusieron más edad. El 33. ¿Y él jugó con 21 años en Piwi?
Sí, cabrón, en la división A. Eso fue Panamá el que lo pudo, cabrón.
Pero Carlitín no era el que jugó después Wolpa, que era como outside linebacker.
El mismo, flaco.
Sí, no, que jugaba para mi lado, que como que lo sacrificaron conmigo, no sé por qué lo hicieron. Era lo que tenían que era bajar a Alfredito. Si Alfredito se hubiera puesto, no es que también Alfredito cogía su guatapanazo y tampoco tacleaba. Él lo que hacía era meter el hombro y como que desviar el corredor. Sí, no, porque Alfredo no tacleaba full tackle. Yo no me recuerdo haber visto a Alfredo hacer un tackle full tackle. Siempre era como una chiringa. No. Alfredo no. Alfredo era un loco jugando. Yo soy un loco en la calle, pero él es un loco jugando. Bueno, ellos fueron a Panamá en el año 1999. Entonces Panamá abre, hecho con unos tripsitos tight, ¿verdad? Trip tight. Y como que el halfback play side strong detrás de los tres. Y era como que un running back jodiendo. Papi, nos clavaron, pero bien peinado. En la primera posesión, creo que nosotros entonces ellos estaban bien pillos pateando una bola de goma. Una goma de bola de baloncesto. Papi, que le pegaban a esa mierda volaba. Entonces, ellos metieron un field goal también para poner el juego 21-26. Que me recuerdo las palabras de Panamá. Ustedes querían juego, cojan juego ahora. Ya ese cabrón, eso fue como un par de agua fría, cabrón. Ese field goal. Ese field goal fue un puntillazo. Ese juego yo no lo viste, ese fue el de selección. Sí, ese fue Balboa, nosotros, pero no hubo juego antes. Nosotros no hubo juego de espérate, yo no creo que hubo juego. No, porque el juego de los Monarchs fue el de los Raptors. El juego de los Monarchs fue el juego de los Raptors que nosotros jugamos contra aquel cabrón running back que jugaba en Florida State y lo tenían power eye y le tiraban como mucho pavo por detrás de los dos tackles que estaban en la lombaran, cabrón. Ahí me mandaron en una, Panamá me dijo, vete para allá, cabrón, tírate allí. Y ni me dio tiempo ni a tirarme, cabrón. Fue como una estampida, cabrón, de culo y todo el mundo. Era como si te pasaran 10 caballos por arriba. Sí, yo estoy adentro ya. Está bien, pero es que. Ay, bendito. Mándalo otra vez, mándalo otra vez. A que te vas a tirar el día de San Gil. Ya yo te dije que yo voy Raider, después que tú me enseñaste todo eso, yo vengo ahora a matarte. Yo vengo a matarte. Si no hago algo progresivo, por lo menos estar por lo menos. Pero que claro lo que no hago. Sí, nosotros lo hacemos. Ahí está. Ay, virgen. Envíalo, por favor, y disculpa. No sé qué está pasando. Vamos a hacer cochinaje para llevarte a la nave. Vamos a hacer cochinaje para entonces cuéntame, hoy es jueves de domino. Te estás dando una cervecita. ¿Qué?
Yo me acabo de bajar y para mí es que me acabo de bajar una botella de Aurorita, 2 con White y algo más.
¿Sabes que te bajaste una margarita? Un mix. ¿Con tu novia?
Mano, me bajé cero y tenía una segunda que me dio sin querer, parece, o me la regalé italiana, una de las dos. Y la abrí y me la dividí con eso, me dijo.
Ok, espérate una cosa, que esto quiero que se grabe en vivo, quiero que esto esté en record. Explícame por qué no se puede, no sabe, no podemos jugar el juego de indígenas que te estoy diciendo, vamos a jugar varios juegos de indígenas en la playa que parecen fútbol, pero no tenemos que taclearnos.
Sí, loco, yo quiero, ¿verdad? Porque nunca he hablado, tienes que entrar al grupo y hablar.
No. Si ya yo estaba estamos llevando el mensaje tiene que llegar,
Aquí tú debes estar en ese chat porque tú eres una...
Pero por eso, por algo yo no estoy...
¿Por qué tú te quieres apartar de... ¿Por qué dijiste que tú no quieres meter a hablar con la gente que está por qué?
Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. From Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carr gonna throw. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Por eso a ti te traje.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
palo fue muy cruzado del medio hacia afuera. Penedor pato 3.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Throwing now is Carr. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Penedor pato 3. Cochinaje. Penedor pato 3.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. First down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Ebron caught left side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. First carry for Najee Harris.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A They'll run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Buying time to his left. He's got, and now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Carlson able to put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to put it past it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
Now the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Oh, wow, qué bella esa foto.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Roethlisberger into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Runs over him. That's caught by Waller out left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. action. Now it's Carr. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 25. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we
we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. On first and goal, Drake. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up to kick the extra point.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the flag backed him up 5 yards to the 7. They still get the 2-point conversion, though.
Now, was that confidence in the play call they had and in their offense, or just absolute disdain for the defense?
It worked. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Returning it, Johnson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with Harris. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now 2nd and 4. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Out to Juju.
I like
watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. That one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Está 14. El ligamento Aquiles, penalidad. Esto es lo que está pasando siempre. Esto es lo que yo digo que es pillería. ¿Sabes? Basta. Una jugada errática.
Here's Haskins. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Acaba de tirar con un quarterback que acaba de fallecer este año. Se llama Haskins. Y tiene vida eterna en el juego.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're
able la madre Claypool.
Conversion. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So it goes as a completed pass.
El juego está 14-0 a favor mío. Estoy jugando contra.
15 yards to go, 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Cuarto down, 4th down. Última oportunidad para los negros si no pasan la línea imaginaria que les voy a mostrar en estos momentos. I'm going to show you the scrimmage line that you have to pass with the ball right now. Four and nine. Is the red one.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Are you ready to fly, puppy? Are you ready to fly?
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. You Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deshaun Jackson, 59 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they...
Se va a quitar ante el mundo, señoras y señores. Se va a quitar. Y con Chiquit 351 se va a quitar. Se va a quitar el gran son con los Steelers. Ahí está. Yo espero que él no se atreva a quitar ante un canal en vivo.
They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for two. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from a 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out running the ball, or at least be the equal in that situation.
Se la tiran afuera. Oh, Jacob Albelo está viendo el juego.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. It's throw incomplete.
Jacob Albelo está viendo el juego, así que un saludito a Jacob. Amenda también está viendo el juego. Saludito a Amenda. Saludos a la Amenda. Aquí dando de lo suyo a tus capullos.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. The coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Haskins not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for this. Here we go. It's Haskins on fourth down. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Looking to throw, Haskins. That swung out wide to Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Yeah. Y me gusta el olor de tu perfume.
And
Pero ¿qué pasó ahí? Espérate, basura.
Quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
I can put my defensive cap on right now. I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout.
Vamos a dar un poquito del dulce porque
I think they let their guard down a little bit.
no le hemos dado del dulce, bendito.
Have to give up bigger plays. You don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll
try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, buena.
Short, down at the 1.
Buena.
Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. A pickup of 4 on 1st down, 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
And anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a solid run down inside.
Aquí la pase ahí.
8 yards the gain on
Perdiendo, bro, ¿qué es esto? ¿Cómo te fuiste a corrida ahí?
On
¿En serio? Ya muy tarde.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off.
Ay, bendito. Si a Nieto le comieron el pum, 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 pum. Ay, bendito. A Nieto le comieron el chan, 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 chan. Ay, bendito. Oh.
Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. The safety Jordan Edmonds picks it. And the Steelers are victory for the Las Vegas
Me gusta el olor de tu perfume.
This victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
Good game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Oh, my.
With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Oh, see, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, Nieto, I take you down, grandson, baby. Y está hace rato corriendo. Hace rato está corriendo. Porque sí, yo los que televiso los gano, ¿me entiendes? ¿Me entiendes? Ahora viene la excusa, señoras y señores. Ya mismo viene la excusa. Puede ser que venga con excusa. Nadie sabe lo que pueda pasar. Pero yo le voy a tirar el otro, porque se viró para jugar 2 y vamos para el segundo, señoras y señores. Señores, vamos a llamarlo, a ver las palabras que nos puede decir para conferencia de prensa, por favor. Vamos a llamarlo aquí para conferencia de prensa para que todo quede para récord, ya que esto es internacional. Sí, aquí en conferencia de prensa está a nivel mundial. Buenas noches. Algunas palabras acerca de los Raiders, cómo sintió la defensa, qué pasó, es lo mismo de siempre, cómo cae es lo mismo.
Si miras las yardas totales, te das cuenta que no llegaste ni a 100, pero esta vez estoy en las condiciones.
Ajá. Hay excusas, señoras y señores, se los dije.
Bueno, llevaba corrido a todo el mundo así.
Ajá.
David y Rancho, está bien, perdí porque me cogiste vulnerable. No puedo ni hablar, está bien.
Señores, lo hemos noqueado, no puede ni hablar, señoras y señores, no puede ni hablar.
Sí, ya está duro, envía ahora.
Ya yo envié.
Ah, ya no sé, ya pagué.
Oh. Ya está en vivo, señores y señores. Acaban de escuchar que lo apagó, lo fundí.
No puede estar siendo grabado. Pues. No tiene mi autorización. Fíjate, tengo que levantarme a las 5 para ir a la finca.
Y ya, señores, lo acabamos, le dimos. lo tenemos loco. ¿Qué fue lo que pasó? No entiendo. ¿Caíste en la misma trampa? ¿Te fuiste en Víctor hoy?
¿Qué?
No sé, como que tiraste los mismos errores de Víctor. Te sentí Víctor hoy.
Yo no sé de qué tú hablas, loco.
Te sentí Víctor.
No hiciste nada,
Ok, aquí en conferencia de prensa, señores.
Escúchame. Yo estoy tan loco que yo nunca fallo un figo. Y viste que hasta fallé figo. Bien estúpido.
Sí,
yo no
sí.
fallo eso. Estoy bien loco.
Oh.
En el Madden. Yo no fallo.
No, cosas pasan,
pero
cosas.
No fallo en el Madden. Te estoy diciendo. Y después. Y después me anotaste en un Real Medio, un gol. Porque todo el mundo se fue para abajo. Y estaba tan estúpido que gasté los 3 timeouts en los primeros 2 minutos de juego. Y lo sabes, yo nunca hago eso.
Muy bien, muy bien. Yo me imagino cuando no se sienta ahogado hace todas esas locuras. Yo sé cómo es. Quiere cambiar el ritmo del mundo, el ritmo del mundo. Yo sé, pero que quieres cambiar el curso del mundo, parando el tiempo del mundo, porque cada vez que tú pides timeout, todo el caserío espera por ti. Cada vez que tú pides timeout, todos los barrios esperan por ti. ¿Me entiendes? Tú le estás dando paz al barrio. Cabrón, cada timeout te has hecho un minuto, todo el mundo esperando por ti, cabrón. ¿Me entiendes? Pero si fue hasta, bendito, dime que fue un juego perfecto, por lo menos, que vine a matar. Ya mandé. Sí. Ahí lo escucharon, señoras y señores. Ahí lo escucharon. Transmitimos en vivo nuevamente. No podrás olvidar que gané como yo nunca imaginé. Siempre habrá un lugar a un recuerdo que será un eterno suspirar. Oye, cógete los Patreons. Yeah. que me gusta el olor de tu perfume. Ok, los mismos machín.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And some room to roll now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 82 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. One play in the end zone of a long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what did a scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not guess that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have.
Mi machín versus los Cops de los vaqueros. Los vaqueros le llamamos los Cops. A los negros le llamamos el Mean Machine, como la película The Longer Job.
Touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And again, it's Prescott.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady forced out to his left. And he's got Gronkowski yet again.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He gets this one to Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage approach the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Bernard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 2nd down at 6. Shotgun now for Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Bernard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Dominio por adelante, dominio por atrás, dominio por el frente, dominio por atrás.
And the lead moves to 10-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And not the first quarter.
A dormir, a dormir, a dormir, ser bebé. A dormir, a dormir, a dormir, ser bebé. A dormir, a dormir, a dormir, ser bebé. Buenas noches.